Hey guys, welcome back. This is Tarun again, back with another Q&A video. So in this video, I try to answer as many questions as I can, which you've been posting on my social media account, which could include Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So as I said, I have a huge backlog of Facebook questions, so I'm going to be addressing all those questions in this video too, before I get on to YouTube and Instagram. So let me quickly take up our questions. So remember, I only have about 5 to 7 minutes, and whatever I'll try to address as many questions as I can in these 7 minutes. So let's take up for the first question for today. This has come from Bobby Seni. He says, Tarun, I'm using clenbuterol to get rid of water retention. What precautions should I take? Hey Bobby, I've actually done a video on clen. I'm going to attach a link in the description box for you to get some reference on. But yes, the only precaution you should take is that obviously do not increase the dosage. Remember, clen is an anti-bronchodilator, which means it's been used for people who have asthma to open up their lungs so that they can breathe properly. So you may want to be a little more careful with the dosage. Don't increase for more than 80 mcgs. Probably take one in the morning pill or one in the evening or after every 4 to 6 hours. Plus, you should also cycle it. When I say cycling it, I mean that when you because it raises your body temperature, and after about a week or so the effect of this drug wears off. So you may want to take like 7 days on and 4 days off, or 7 days on or 7 days off. So you may want to cycle it for better use of it. These are the only two precautions I would ask you to take. Plus, remember that it increases your heart rate level, so you may want to be a little careful with your tolerance level too. So I hope this answers your question, Bobby. Next question is from Vipin Gulve. He says, hi Tarun bro, I'm an endomorph and I'm following your program big time, and I'm noticing the results in freaking first week itself. Thank you, Vipin. I'm taking whey multivitamin BCAA as supplement, and I wanted to add L-carnitine as also. So should I take capsules or liquid is my question. I also found out on Health Card, which is Zenith Nutrition branding, and is it for 850 or so? Is it good? Thanks. So Vipin, I'm glad that you're liking my program and you're getting results. That's exactly the idea for me doing this, so that you get transparent feedback and real-time update what's the program looks like and when you follow it. To your question, which is should you take L-carnitine capsules or liquid? I think, and this is purely my experience, I prefer the liquid better because the absorption is faster, because every time you take an oral supplement, it actually breaks down into your liver, so it takes a little extra time to get into your system. So I would actually urge you to take liquid, and L-carnitine always, as a thumb rule, take before meals. It also sometimes works as a carb blocker. I had it, and this works. But again, remember, L-carnitine, chromium, these are old school supplements and they work comparatively slow. But the results are obviously, they say easy come easy go. But if something which takes longer to get, usually you can sustain them for long. So the results will be for longer period too. So you can take that. Liquid is the way to go. And next question is, you found out on Health Card, which is Zenith Nutrition branding. Hey, Vipin, there are many companies out there, man. Just do your due diligence on it. And I'm okay with Indian companies so long they give you the genuine stuff. Just do your due diligence, see which one works for you, and kind of go with that. So next question is from Rahul Sabarwal. He says, Tarun, keep up the good work. Just wondering if it's okay to incorporate protein powder in your diet even if you don't do workouts. Rahul, by the way, why do you want to include protein when you don't work out? Why do you want to waste your money? If you really want to increase your protein uptake, just bloody have chicken, have fish, have natural sources of food. Why whey protein, man? You're only spending about 3 to 5 grand, and you're not going to get anything out of it. Unless you're loaded and you have lots of money still, man. Why to actually invest in whey protein powder when you're not training? Whey protein works best, when your body goes through that wear and tear and you want to fix it and you want to repair it by taking whey protein immediately after your workout, because the absorption of whey protein is much faster compared to your chicken, eggs or fish, the other sources of protein. Makes no sense for you to actually invest. If you were to ask me, no, don't do that unless and until you change your mind and you want to train first and then think of buying whey protein. So the answer is no, don't do it. The other question is from Shaurya Saxena. Could you please upload a video for loose belly skin after fat loss? Hey Shaurya, I've actually done that. I'm going to again put a link in the description box, or you can actually see it on my YouTube channel that there is a video on that, especially on loose belly skin. But I'm still gonna tip you off. The best thing you can do to tighten your to tighten your skin is to actually train heavy with weights, because what may have happened is in your quest to lose weight, you may have done excessive amount of cardio, and cardio may have led to that loose skin. Because we people think that by burning lot many calories on a treadmill or running is the best way to lose or minimize body fat. Some people do think like that, it is true, but it actually very detrimental to your skin, because the skin tends to kind of sag down, and which is not a good side. So you may want to add a good heavy weight training session to kind of tighten that loose skin. I hope this answers the question, but you'll get a detailed perspective on my video. So next question is from Yash Gupta. He says, "Hi Tarun, I've been taking whey supplements since 2 years and my hair has thinned. Can whey protein cause hair loss?" Yash, it's a good question, but again, in my experience, whatever hair that I have, I haven't experienced any sort of hair loss with the whey protein. I do have heard and I've seen guys losing hair with creatine. I don't know if you've used that or not. But with whey protein, I don't think there is anything to do with hair loss. I think you may want to check with the hair specialist what exactly. Maybe usually hair loss happens if it's hereditary. If your father has a male baldness pattern, chances are it may get transferred to you, and you may also develop that. But barring that, I don't think there's anything else that you really need to worry about if whey protein is causing any hair loss. No, man, it doesn't happen. It's just you've been thinking too much. Trust me. Whey protein has nothing to do with hair loss. So I'm going to take a few more questions before we wrap up this video. So I'm going to open up my Facebook inbox. Oh bloody man, I have more than 100 messages. Oof. Where do I start? So let me take up Dipyan. Dipyan says, "Hi Dipyan here, I've seen your videos which are really informative. Really glad there is someone honest enough to bring out all the truth. Thank you, Dipyan. I've been to the gym for 6 days a week, a year now, and I'm quite muscular but haven't developed as I should have in the given time. I'm 19 years, 5 feet 9 inches, non-vegetarian, weighing just about 65. Can you suggest a diet for me?" So you're about 5'9", 19 years and 65. So I feel that you're more of an ectomorph kind of a guy, ecto or meso. Looking at your picture, I think you're a blend of ecto and endo together. What you really need to do. Oh, he's also given me a list of supplements that he's taken. The first 2 months I took Muscle Blaze Whey Active. Second 2 months I took Muscle Blaze Whey Protein. Third month I took American 100% Pure Whey. Fourth month Ultimate Nutrition. Oh, thank you for this lowdown, Deepan, but I really don't need to know which protein you took, because I think all proteins are pretty much the same. It's just a marketing gimmick how they market it. So they pretty much do the same thing. If you get the real stuff, which is to help you, repair your muscle tissues after a wear and tear session that happens in the gym. So what you really need to, I don't know what exactly results are you looking at, Dipian. If you really want to get muscular, if you want to pack on more muscle, I feel that you should start adding more calories through real food. When I say real food, you're a non-vegetarian here, so why don't you just up your fish intake? Why don't you up your chicken intake? Why don't you up your steak intake? So rather than relying, I would have loved it if you would have shared your diet pattern with me rather than sharing your supplements list, because supplements, trust me, even if you take 6 scoops or 8 scoops of whey protein every day, it will not be the same if you were to take about 400-500 grams of chicken and 400-500 grams of fish, because that's real food. That's what's actually make you grow. So I would suggest you get onto real diet, real food through protein, and also you may want to train heavy. I keep saying that, I sound like a broken record, but I'm going to say this to you, Deepian. You may want to check my other videos. I'm talking a detailed length of how ectos and endos can actually pack on muscle. That will give you more perspective. But to your question, in a nutshell, add real food and train friggin' heavy. Another question, last question is, okay, Manu, he's asking me to add him in a WhatsApp group. I'll do that, Manu. Just Meet Singh, another one. He says, "Hey Tarun, I just went through your videos. I pretty much like them. Maybe you have heard of his name. You just comment about the diet plan. Do you think those are real and helpful? Can you follow those diet So, okay, Jasmeet is asking me about other fitness experts, and Guru Man is one of them. Of course, I've heard of Guru Man, Jasmeet. I think he's a great guy. I think he's got a phenomenal physique, and I really respect him. Do you think those are real and helpful? Of course, they are real, yeah. And Guru Man, knowing him, I've seen his channel, and I'm really fond of him, and I think the guy is real. If he's, I have seen his bulk program, I've seen his cut program. I think they're pretty cool. If you're following those programs, continue to follow. I'm pretty sure the results will come in, and he's a very approachable guy too. At the same time, if you have any questions, just approach him, and he would be very happy to answer. And remember, it's his passion too, to help people out. So I'm sure you're on the right track. Keep following such guys. And guys, remember, there are many fitness guys out there, and it could be me, it could be Guru Man, it could be many others. They all have a different perspective to fitness. It's nothing to do with right or wrong. It's just who you are comfortable with. So it doesn't matter who it is. So long you like them, so long they answer your queries, so long they're approachable, and just that's the way it is. So don't just tag that this is good or this is bad. So that's my take on it. I like Guru Man, and I also like Shreyan's. Teen bodybuilding India. I think he's a cool guy too. He's been doing it for many years. I like him too. There's aesthetic Aviraj, I believe. I think he's also a very cool guy. I think they're all doing their job really well, and they're passionate about fitness, and this is exactly what we need: passion in the fitness industry. So guys, that's it for the questions that I'm going to address by this video. Keep following this update. I'll keep doing such videos for me to kind of come up to speed to all your questions. Until we meet again, peace.